Welcome to my IELTS Partner. In today's session, we are going to brief out on how you can prepare for the reading section of the IELTS exam, what to expect, and to help you bag a good band score. So let's get right into it. The reading section of the IELTS exam is designed to test the reading skills such as reading and understanding the overall idea of the passage, recognizing the author's opinions or arguments, summarization, and analyzation. The time limit for this test is 60 minutes and consists of 40 questions regardless of whichever version of the IELTS exam you take. What skills will be tested? The reading section will test several different skills such as complete the table or diagram or summary, find the specific detail or information, identify the author's opinion, tell the difference between main ideas and supporting ideas, identify the author's purpose, follow key arguments. What are the different types of questions in this section? There are several different types of questions, all designed to test the different reading skills. So, it is essential that you familiarize yourself with each type. They are as follows: summary, note, table, flowchart completion, sentence completion, short answer questions, diagram, label completion, multiple choice questions, matching information, matching headings, matching sentence endings, true, false, not given. So now that that's out of the way, let us look at some of the tips and tricks to help you get a good score in this section. Let's begin. 1. Read every day. Firstly, you need to read articles, online newspapers, novels, and journals are wonderful places to start. Try not to read consciously and just go with the flow of the text. Read curiously and read for fun. I cannot stress this enough. This will build your reading stamina, your vocabulary, and your reading speed. It could just be for half an hour or 45 minutes, but make sure you read. 2. Read the instructions carefully. Many candidates lose marks easily because they fail to read and understand the instructions properly. This especially is true in the reading and listening tests as they give very specific instructions. If you don't follow the instructions properly, you will get the questions wrong. 3. Read the question first. This tip is a game changer when it comes to the IELTS. You have 60 minutes to answer 40 questions linked to 3 texts. Time is of the essence, so you cannot read the text fully and take your own sweet time. Read the question first. This will tell you what to look for when you get to the passage, and this saves time. 4. Reread the questions to understand them. A small error in understanding what the question wants can pull you back a long way. Read the questions thoroughly. 5. Ignore anything you already know about the topic. Remember that you are being tested on your understanding of the text only. Your knowledge of the topic should not influence your answers. Base your answers on the text only. Don't make assumptions based on your own knowledge. 6. Scan, skim, and summarize. This is a tip that will work wonders. Skim the passage given to you and look for main ideas. Understand the layout of the text. Highlight keywords and salient points, and try to make sense of what the passage is about. This is key when it comes to the reading section. 7. Practice slow and fast. Many candidates are asked to practice for IELTS reading test under exam conditions. This means you do the practice test in 1 hour without any help, just like in the exam. This is poor advice for a few reasons. By doing the test under exam conditions, you put too much pressure on yourself and you don't give yourself time to reflect on how to answer specific question types, spot patterns in questions, and how you answer them. Note down common vocabulary and notice how much time you spend answering the questions. It also does not give you a chance to analyze your mistakes. You should really focus on your mistakes and figure out why you were wrong and then improve. This is a slow process and should be prioritized. Once you have practiced several tests slowly, you can then practice them under exam conditions. 8. Key in the keywords in your head. This is basically information hunting. Questions in the reading section will ask you to look for specific information and choose the right answers. While skimming, make sure you highlight keywords like dates, places, topics, numbers, etc. You will learn to recognize them with practice. 9. Answer all the questions even if you're unsure of the answer. The IELTS does not have any negative marking, so answer as many questions as much as accuracy as you can. 10. Be careful when transferring your answers. A common mistake is to spend too much time on reading and answering questions and leaving very little time to transfer the answers. It is only natural that silly mistakes are made when people are under pressure. A good tip is to practice with an IELTS answer sheet and see how much time it takes to transfer the answers. This will allow you to familiarize yourself with the process and have confidence on the test day. Paraphrase, that is 11. The language in the question may not reflect the language in the text, so you must build your reading capabilities in such a way that you are able to paraphrase using synonyms and glean through the meaning of the question. 12. Timing. If you spend too much time on one question, you will leave less time for the other questions. However, if you try to do the test too quickly, you will miss information and may get confused. Devote 20 minutes to each section, which means 16 to 17 minutes to read and look for answers, and 3 to 4 minutes to transfer and check the answers. Since we know that everyone reads and answers questions at their own pace, work out what's best for you instead of setting a fixed amount of time on each question. 13. Vocabulary. Memorizing a whole bunch of words may seem like the ideal way to build your vocabulary, but reading from a variety of sources about various topics will prove to be a better technique. When you read articles and content from different genres, you will not only build your knowledge but also encounter new words as you progress. Read and learn the words you do not know and continue reading. This will work way better than memorizing a bunch of new words for the IELTS exam. 14. Grammar. While writing or answering short answer questions or any type of question, make sure there aren't any grammatical mistakes, since grammatical intuition, spelling and sentence structure are all very important. 15. Spellings. Ensure that your spellings are always correct, especially when you're copying from the passage. This is very important. 16. It is a good practice to mark important words as you read along. For instance, if there are important dates, mark them. It becomes easier to spot them if a question is asked around the same. 17. Do not waste time on a tough question. Get the easy ones out of the way and come back to the tough one later. Remember, it is not you against that one question alone. There are 39 more waiting to be solved. 18. Practice 20-minute difficult texts. This will help train you beyond the IELTS level of difficulty, which will ensure that you ace the actual exam. With this, we have come to the end of today's session. Now it is time for me to bid adieu. I hope the session was helpful. So until next time, it's a bye from my IELTS partner.